Hey guys, while I had a minute, I wanted to jump on here and tell you guys about our weekend. We took RV carpet out for her first little outing so we could de-winterize it and get busted.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to you too. No explanation. Anyway, so he thinks if he wears this, okay, let me start real quick. On the window of our RV is the last people had put a decal on it of the Clark Kent, the shitter's full. Yeah, so, so he's walking around in his robe and his hat and stuff because he wants to be Clark Kent and he thinks it's going to be funny. Lord help me. Anyway, so we went out and we took her out. We took her out to the casino and then we went wandering around for a while and got to the we stayed at the stayed at the Lucky Star Casino and hooked up there. We had somebody come out and help us de-winterize for the first time and see how to do that and stuff. So we did that, and then later we went in and played a little bit, hung out, came back, and that night James goes to bed early. Okay, so that night I'm laying up playing on my phone about 11:30 at night, and people pull up next to us. It was horrible. Like you could hear first of all, they backed up their RV and got it set. The guy gets out and he's working, and I wasn't trying to be nosy, but the windows were open. It was so hot, and it was so quiet because we were sleeping, and there he was. And so anyway, you hear a lady screaming from the car. I mean, like top of her lungs, but I'm like, whatever. I look out, James like. So the next day, the plate was from Ohio, so I thought, no wonder she was screaming. I wouldn't want to be in the car with kids that long. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so they get out, and she's still in there screaming, get out of this M and F and car and F and B. I mean, calling these kids every name in the book. I'm waiting for some smart aleck teenagers to get out of the car or something, Lo and behold, little girl couldn't have been more than 2, 3, and another one no more than 5, and a little boy that was maybe about 7 or 8. And she starts screaming, you need to learn how to take care of your children and be a father. I mean, the whole town could hear. I sat there and recorded it because I was like, I cannot sit here and listen to this and let something happen. And I waited and I kept thinking, okay, she's just screaming, she's just a mom stressed out, I've been there, just give it a minute. It got bad. She jerked that little girl up off the ground and pulled her into the RV with her hair. I was sick. I turned over and I was like, James, get up now, we're calling the cops. I know I'm not, I know everybody hears everybody in the camp. I'm sure this is probably a normal thing, but this was our first experience, and I thought, wow, I didn't know people even fought like that. But she's like just going on and on. You take care of these stupid ass kids you have. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss. But I mean, you get the point. She was going on and just never stopped. And then when he finally started hollering at her, calm down, leave kids alone, leave them alone. They're fine. They're in the house now, or in the RV. And then she starts saying, you don't care about me. And so she stands out in front of the RV, out in the road basically, and starts screaming, take me to the hospital. My arm hurts. You made those kids get me all riled up, and now my heart hurts. I'm like, wow. So then there was another 30, 45 minutes of that. He finally wrestled her in, got her inside. I was blown away. Tell me, you guys, have you experienced this, and what would you do? Like, what would you do if you were in that spot? And I have video recordings, so if you need to see them, you let me know. But I recorded a lot of it, and I feel like nosy because I'm looking through the windows at the people who come in next to you. But I thought, you're making yourself public, you're making everybody hear you, so that's what happens. I don't know. Tell me your experience. Tell me how you dealt with it and what I should have done, or what you should have done, what we should have done. I don't know. Anyway, that was our experience. We did finish out the weekend. They left next afternoon, Easter afternoon. And then somebody else pulled in, and there's a couple people down from us and stuff. So everything else was fine, but blew my mind. Boom. Blew it.